Nice.
Oh no, oh no!
Good morning, you filthy animals. We're all loaded up. We're going to the dunes today with no baby. It's gonna be like the old days where Danielle and I just go up, day trip, Memorial Day weekend. Let's get this party started. I'm buried, Suburban's buried. Now we got Bronco with a winch. Thanks. That's not fun. Nick, babe, are you excited to not have a baby today? But, although we do love Rai. If she's watching this, we do miss her.
It'll be convenient, but I think it'll be nice to actually do hot laps.
Yeah, because you haven't really done any hot laps.
No.
At all, really.
Not much.
Yeah. Golly, dude, this road is brutal. If you guys want to hit the gnarliest whoop section in Michigan, come to Hunt Road in Onondaga. Onondaga Dragway is getting sued right now. So they sued the drag strip, which is right here, that's been here for over 60 years. They bought their house and ruined the fun for everybody. So if you guys want to do something to support Onondaga Dragway, please help. Forgot to cut my zip ties. I'm gonna have to trim them bad boys up. I only go to Taco Bell like 4 or 5 times a week, so it's like a real treat. We always stop on our way up to the dunes to kind of treat ourselves. And if you don't get a Baja Blast at Taco Bell, you're dumb.
You're so my type. There we go. I
We
think
need
you only
more.
need 5 sauces.
No, we need more.
No, I feel like it's wasteful.
No, it's not. I always use them.
Taking requests. There we go.
All right, we're here for the bucket bar. Danielle's friend, Kayleen and Jearmy came up, Danielle's co-workers. This is their first time to the dunes, so I'm gonna give you guys, if you've never been to the dunes before, this is gonna be your quick guide to some safety stuff and stuff you need to do to your vehicle. Let's go check out their Bronco. All right, so we're here with Jearmy. This is his Bronco. Let's go over the necessities of getting on the dunes for your first time. So the first thing is tire pressure. So we put his tire pressure at 13.5, gives us a little room to go down if we need to. Think of it like a tiny little Bambi deer print versus like an elephant print. So that's my analogy to understand why you're low on your air pressure, is to stay on top of the sand and not dig into it. The next thing is gonna be your flag. So your flag has to be 10-foot tall overall height to be able to get into the dunes. There's an overall stick when you're pulling in. If it doesn't hit the bar, they're not gonna let you in the dunes. And the third thing you need is your stickers. So you need 3 stickers. You need your ORV trail, your ORV sticker, and your trail sticker. And then you also need a $10 one that sometimes you can buy that goes on your plate, but if not, it's a little square you put on your windshield. And that is the basics of everything you need to get onto the dunes for your first time at Silver Lake Sand Dunes.
But it's so funny.
All right, and then we're gonna do like safety things, like when you're out on the dunes. So, in my opinion, the biggest thing you gotta look out for is being on the back side of the dunes. It's like, you never wanna be on the blind spot, especially in the directional part. So the directional side of the dunes is the east side, and then there's like the scramble flat area towards the lake, which is like the west side of the dunes. So if you're ever in a situation where you crash, roll over, or you see somebody that's in trouble on the back side of a dune, we're all kind of a big community out here and we wanted to keep everybody safe. Go to the bottom of the dune, exit out towards the scramble area, come back around and try to park on top of the hill to block any traffic coming over where there might be an issue to keep somebody safe. When you're driving out there, you have to be aware of like people coming up behind you. So especially like smaller stuff like dirt bikes and quads. As a bigger vehicle, you got to watch out for them making quick maneuvers. Yeah. So if you're on a dirt bike or quad, try to look left or right before you turn for people coming up behind you. That's probably my #1 safety tip. Never be on the backside. If somebody's in trouble, park on top of the hill to protect them from the people coming up over the hill. Have the right of way. People on the backside do not have the right of way. All right, if you ever get stuck, it's a nice courtesy to have your own tow strap. I prefer these speed straps from PRP. because you don't need a clevis or anything to hook onto. You wrap it around itself and then weave it into itself, and then you're hooked up and ready to go. Toe points, don't go to your bumpers, don't go to anything that looks weak. You want, because it's hard to pull you out of the sand, it takes a lot of force. So you want to try to go around a big toe ring like this, your trailer hitch. If you have the regular trailer hitch and no toe points, try to get like a clevis to put into your trailer hitch to pull off of. On the front of a vehicle, if you don't have toe points, try to go around. It might be hard to get to because a lot of times you're buried in the sand, but try to go around like a suspension component, like your control arm right here. Try to wrap around a suspension component. Don't go off anything like this or anything like this. This is okay. Lower suspension stuff's okay, and you should be safe. I'm going to show you guys how to use this speed strap real fast because, in my opinion, these are the most convenient and best straps out there. So you just loop it, and then you weave it. Usually go 3 times, and you're good to go. And it's fast, and you always want to have your own strap. If you get stuck out there, just wait for somebody. We're all big community out there. Somebody will see that you're stuck and they'll come to offer to help. If you have your own tow strap, like I said, that's a bonus because it's just a courteous thing to have because you're aware that you might get stuck. And if you're ready to go, you save other people time. So have your own tow strap. I recommend these. All right, let's go to the dunes. Let's have some fun. Be safe. Let's enjoy this nice day and show these guys the ropes. They've never been here, so I'm excited to show them the dunes and I'm excited to give them a ride. Let's go. So this is the entrance road to the dunes. Back, probably about 200 yards behind us, is the welcome center, so you can air up your tires after you leave the dunes. Basically, you're just gonna come down this road the opposite way and hang a right. When you're coming into the dunes, they're gonna ask you for your stickers, so your ORV trail stickers and your state park sticker. And once you get through here, you can go left or right. So if you go left, you're gonna go into the parking lot. If you're dune ready, air down flag stickers, you can go right here, and then you will get to the spot where they check your flags, the height of your flag. So they just wave this by. Sometimes they check, sometimes they just let you in. And then there's the pole up there. You'll see everybody's flags hitting it. They're gonna ask you if you have any coolers. If you have a cooler with alcohol in it, they're gonna confiscate it and send you to jail for your entire life. So do not bring alcohol into the dunes. And other than that, just making sure you got your seatbelts on. So then you are onto the dunes. If you are not aired up, you're gonna get stuck, or sorry, if you are not aired down, you're gonna get stuck immediately coming into the sand right here. Hi, how are you?
Everyone buckled?
Yeah, we're good.
Any coolers?
Nope.
Any alcohol?
Negative.
You're all set.
Thank you. And if they think your vehicle's too loud, they will pull you off to the left here and do a sound check. Make sure you're not over, oh, I forget what the decibels is. Is it 98 decibels or something? All right, as you first come into the dunes, you got test hill to your left, which is a directional zone. If you keep going straight, right out of the entrance road, it will take you to the lake, and that is the open scramble area. So this spot is usually very congested just because all the traffic coming in and the people crossing to go into the directional dunes.
Are we gonna wait for them?
Yeah, we're gonna wait up here. You gotta keep an eye on your flags. If you don't have a flag, DNR will stop you and let you know. I don't think they write you a ticket. It's usually just a warning, but flags are very important, and the flag must be mounted on the front of your vehicle. All right, so just back up until it kind of smooths out, kind of down where that blue Jeep's at down there.
I'm gonna try the crawl here one more time. So
Yep.
I can finish out.
And take another stab at it. If you get stuck again, you just back up. Think they're gonna make it? Yeah.
Oh, I think she's nervous.
Attempt number 2. Let's see how they do. Oh, he's got a good run at it now. Yeah, there you go. Woo-hoo!
Oh, Jesus. We did it!
That was awesome. Nice work. Good job. Were you nervous? Yeah, it's
I'm
adrenaline.
shaking. My heart is like pounding. Jesus Christ.
Killed it. All right, so I mean that's the biggest one. All the rest of them are not as big. So
That is big.
they're not as big as that. So that was the biggest one. So now you're just gonna go around, then you'll get to exit road, and then you'll just take a right past the bathrooms.
Okay.
So, and that's a whole lap around the dunes. Yeah. It's awesome, huh? All right. Have fun.
Let me know when
You ready to do some heaters, babe?
Hell yeah. I've been waiting for this.
Somebody in the comments needs to keep track of how many times Danielle squeals.
No.
Yes. Guys, hit me with it, hit me with it, hit me with it, hit me with it, hit me with it.
There you go. Check that shit out.
Yeah, this thing's legit. All right, I'm gonna give you a good yank so I don't get stuck. But yeah. There we go. Yeehaw!
Thank you, sir.
No problem, brother. We'll see you out there.
Yeah.
If you're stuck, somebody will come pull you out. Seriously, get them speed straps. It's so much faster than trying to figure out a place to hook. You can literally wrap around any tube or axle or anything with that thing. Let's see if we can get another one out there. There we go. Another one. And then
Okay.
kind of show them what's up. Here, let's do this.
All right, Kaylee, we're gonna get your first experience in the car.
All right.
All right. Bye bye. You like feel nothing.
Yeah.
It feels like you're gonna hit it. And then... It's so big. Do you think Jearmy would like it? He might, yeah. I know how to get out of
All right, once we get to the straightaway, we'll get going.
Okay.
Here we go. Good? All right, we're gonna try to do a little jump right here.
Okay.
All right, we're gonna give this anti-vibration attachment for our MoveMax arm a test here. Hang on, camera. That was sweet. It's crazy watching this thing. Look at it. That's It's alright, it's just the phone. It's not the camera. Only Lieutenant Danielle, ice cream. Alright, we just got ice cream. We're gonna go back out on the dunes and we're gonna film you guys. We're gonna just drive around and film cool stuff. So, oh, that was sick.
Well, that's a good job.
Let's go get him. Cool. You can stick it out the window too. Bronco's sweet. Oh, let's go. Come on. down, but the sand's so soft. Golly, that's annoying.
Oh, is he stuck
I think
now?
so. He tried to get me unstuck here on flat ground, just super powdery sand. I'm buried. Suburban's buried. Now we got Bronco with a winch. He's gonna try to get his bolt out. Come on, winch. We're creeping. There we go. There we go.
Is it pulling both of us?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
No way. This is some redneck shit.
I can't, like, I'm stuck right now and I'm still being winched. Like, the wheels are just spinning. Oh, never mind, I'm in neutral. What an idiot. You ready, Hunter? Let's not get stuck here again. That was annoying. Doing good? All right. What do you think, brother?
Good.
Nice. Wasn't even recording. Check out this Hummer. Look at this. This is not good. Yikes. That's not fun. This thing is sick though. Look at this. Dude. Inch and a half bumps, 2 inch bumps, I mean. We're running a little low on fuel here. We're gonna have to go get some. Off to the gas station. right, so that was a solid rip sesh. We had Ashton in the back the whole time. Danielle rode with Ricky over there. Shout out to Ricky, thanks for that. We are going to go get gas because now I'm out of gas again. About $1.30 into fuel today, just in this truck. And then we're going to the Bucket Bar to get some pizza, of course. Say bye, Danielle.
Bye, Danielle.